said, yes, they are one God, but Jesus is not the Father.
Okay, so I will have to quickly go through this, but this video seems like a good time to teach exactly how Jesus, the Holy Spirit, and God, the Father, are all one, yet separate. So in Genesis 1:26, God says they say we will make man in our likeness and our image, meaning plural. Matthew 3:15 through 17 is when Jesus is getting baptized, and when he comes up from the water, the Spirit of God descends on him like a dove, and God the Father says, "This is my Son with whom I am well pleased." So that right there shows that there's three of them, right? And then John 1, chapter 1 says that the Word was with God, the Word was God. So Jesus, the Word, was not only God, but he was with God. And a great example of how the Trinity works, we are actually living now. When he said we will make man in our likeness and image, one of the ways he did that was he gave us a body, soul, and a spirit. They are not the same. Soul and spirit are not the same thing. In fact, in Acts, and when Stephen dies, and in the verses where Jesus dies, both of them yield up their spirit before they die. Like right before they die, they say, "I yield my spirit," and then the breath is out of them. So the spirit's like the life within us. Soul, there's many verses that show us that that is what is saved. And when we go to heaven, or it's what goes to hell. So it is the free will to believe whether God is real or he's not. And it is the immortal part of us. And then we obviously have our fleshly bodies that will die and be glorified, and that carry the spirit and soul within us. So it is an example of exactly how the Trinity works. We are three in one functioning on this earth. Our spirit is different than our soul is different than our spirit, and our body like holds it and brings it all together and functions to set out to do the will of God. Follow for more, because there's more to it. Like hearing this, being able to discern between the voice of God, the Holy Spirit, and Jesus, because you can. And it's pretty exciting. Have a good night. God bless.